What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Woods of Ypres. Yes, indeed. How about that? Woods of Ypres making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brent Winship, and Brent wanted to see me react to this song by Woods of Ypres called I Was Buried in Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold it, yeah, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Earache Records. Oh boy, okay, all right, why not? And the video has 3.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Woods of Ypres, I Was Buried in Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
Yeah, there's that word official coming off of their record label's official page, probably. I mean, I don't know if I'm pretty sure Earache Records represents these guys. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we're going to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe here. And. Okay. There we go. I just saw the time. 2.5 have gone by and we're only a quarter of the way through the song. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And then I see 5:32 left. So we have an 8-minute long song here. Okay. Oh boy. If the whole song is gonna be like this, this might be rough. It's slow, it's dirgy, it's heavy. It is heavy. Intro went on for a little too long, if I'm being honest. I was like, I kept, because I see these guitars and I see the bass and I see the drums. I'm like, okay, where are they? When are they gonna come in? You know, it's just, you know, piano going on and on and on for like over a minute. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Once they did kick in, it got better. That's for sure. It got heavier. Dirgy, yes, kind of getting slight. I'm not saying they sound like these guys. I'm not saying that, but I will say I'm kind of getting vibes of like Typo Negative, lower register singing. I mean, not super low like Peter Steele, but you know, lower register singing, moving around vocally, moving around within about a 5 to 6 note range. Not a whole lot of range being demonstrated. The back of the throat singing, kind of getting that gothic feel, which is, you know, appropriate for this song. That's for sure. Sticking around those 3 chords. Well, actually, there's 4 chords. Root, 7, 6, and then every once in a while they'll use the 5th as a pickup. And the 3rd, they've used the 3rd a few times too. Okay, so we're hanging around 5 chords, and that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the slower tempo. Maybe that's it. But the song's kind of dragging. It is kind of dragging. We're at the 2:34 mark. Honestly, I thought we were about 3 minutes in. I was worried that we were coming up on the end of the song. I was like, I better pause. But no, we have a ways to go still. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's keep going. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that double kick. That's nice. The harmonies are actually kind of nice in the vocals. The harmonies, those layered harmonies, sounds kind of nice actually. And of course, we gotta have the piano interlude, of course. Ooh, that's an oboe. That's a nice touch.
The birds sang for the flowers in bloom. Spring had just begun. Recently fitted for a suit. Now lying in a box. By summer I was gone. My remains stone.
Very clearly layered vocals.
My
just slow down? Oh, please tell me we... Yeah, we did. We did. I was like, please tell me we didn't. No, but we got slower. Oh, boy. Based on what the piano player's doing, we may be bringing it up, which, believe me when I say this, is going to be very welcome. He actually decided to go slower. Oh my gosh. Oh, please tell me they're going to kick it in. I really hope they turn it up several notches. And from what I'm hearing in the keyboard, we might be. So let's cross our fingers and let's hope. Let's hope they're going to turn it up. Aha. Okay. Showing them a lot of climbing top of the boards. Nice. Nice. That double kick is nice. I have mixed feelings about this. I need to think about this. Like I gotta weigh some things here. See if I could tip the scales one direction or another with either through positive or negative. Oh boy. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Woods of Ypres with I Was Buried in Mount Pleasant Cemetery. This was a request from Brent Winship. Okay, I took everything into account that I could possibly take, weighed everything against each other, and it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad, but it's not good either. You'll see what I mean. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 5.2. Yep, 5.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 5.2. What does that mean? Well, believe it or not, we're in the positives, okay? A 5.2 would be an okay scale rating. So overall, I thought the song was okay. It would get 3 out of 5 stars and a C letter grade. So there you go, a 5.2, okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha! So glad you asked. I know the first thing on everybody's mind is the length of the song. How much did that come into play? It did come into play. Not as much as you might think, though. The song was over 8 minutes long. It felt, if I'm being honest here, it did feel a little bit longer. It did drag a little bit. Now, it's not like it was an 8-minute song that felt like it was 12 or 15 or 16. No, it wasn't that bad. But it did, honestly, this did feel like about 10 minutes. So it did drag a little bit, but not a huge amount. Not by comparison. You know, an 8-minute, 10-minute drag. No, it's only an extra 2 minutes in feel, so it's not a huge deal, but it is coming into play. With an 8-minute long song, I was really kind of hoping for a little more to happen within the chordal progressions. They really kept it within the bounds of 2 different chordal progressions, and it especially when they slowed the song down, which we're going to talk more about at length in a little bit. But when they did slow the song down, I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to go something a little different now with the chordal progression. Or maybe we'll change key. That'd be even better. Do something to freshen the song up. No, we're going to play the exact same chordal progressions, but we're going to play them 30 beats per minute slower. Oh, boy. Isn't that thrilling? I mean... Okay, it got heavier in feel, yes, but the song just had any semblance of life that there was in the song got sucked out of it when we went into that slower tempo. Wow, that section was rough. That section was really rough. The piano intro. I like the piano intro. I got no issue with the piano intro. I would just say cut it in half. They went twice through the progression, and I'm like, the perfect time would have been coming in on the downbeat of 1 on the 9th measure. You know, do the 4-bar progression twice, which they did, and that would have been the perfect place to come in with the song. I think it would have been a lot more smooth. It wouldn't have dragged on quite so long. And would have gotten to the song a little bit quicker, which would have been nice. But instead, they decided to draw out the piano intro twice as long. Not sure if I'm a fan of that, but I mean, I don't know. It just depends on okay, look at the intro. Was all of it needed? Was all of it necessary? The chordal progression that they had in the first half was really nice. I think that would have led in perfectly into the downbeat of 1 for the song to begin. Everything else to me just sounded like fluff. It was like, I mean, okay, it's nice, it's there, but is it really contributing to the song in a positive way? And I don't think it was. I really don't think so. Song kicked in. I talked about the vocals at length already. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on them now, but I'm just going to say the vocal style, very fitting. You know, the back of the throat singing. Keeping the range and the notational selection limited. I believe it or not, I actually think that works in their favor. For a song like this, this is not a song that you want to use and utilize to show off your vocal ability, as far as your range goes. Okay, you have a 3-octave range. Hey, that's wonderful. Not now. Not on this song. Keep it within an octave at most. And I think they did a really nice job with that, actually. His vocal tone, very fitting for the style of song. Kind of getting Peter Steele vibes, but not as low. But, you know, as far as the direction of vocalization and vocalization style, kind of gave me little vibes of Peter Steele. I mean, the whole song kind of gave me Typo Negative vibes here and there. I talked about the guitar tone, nice, thick, and crunchy. Having kind of a tubular tone to it. I'm willing to bet that was a tube distortion of some kind. Sounded really nice. Bass sounded good. Drums, as far as instrumentation goes, I think the drums stole the show on this. When the song turned up, I was talking after that second pause. I was talking about the piano coming out of that slowed down section. It sounded like, from what he was playing, it sounded like it was going to kick up, and it did. And when it did, there were several times within the drumming where we heard that double kick going really well. Probably the most impressive musicianship within the song. During the solo, when it thinned out, piano and oboe, that was a nice combination. Didn't see the oboe coming, and then having the trade-off with the vocals and the oboe taking turns here with the melodic lines. I thought that was brilliant. I thought that sounded really nice. And I wasn't expecting an oboe. I mean, I would think with a band like this, I don't know, maybe a guitar would do it, but no, bring in the oboe. That was a nice touch. When the song did kick in, it definitely hit home with me more. A little more energy, a little more drive. It was nice. I was so grateful for that, the fact that it came up above where we were. If we had come back up to where we were before we had slowed down, we just came back up to our bass rate tempo again, it would have been cool. It would have worked, but I'm really glad they took it further and they made it even faster. That definitely helped quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, the song's okay. There's nothing about this song to me that screams greatness. You know, I fail to see the greatness in this song. I really do. I'm sure there are going to be fans that are going to say this is one of the greatest songs ever written. Okay, well, yeah, that is your opinion, and you are absolutely entitled to it. But I'm just not going to get super thrilled over a song that's over 8 minutes long, has 2 different chordal progressions, and relies on 5 chords. I'm not going to do it. And with absolutely no change in key signature, or there's no modulations or nothing like that. So, it's an okay song. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's a negative scored song. I'm just not going to sit here and pretend like I'm blown away by it and say, oh, it gets a great score or it gets a really good score. No. It's okay. It's definitely okay. And that's why I'm giving it the okay scale or okay score of 5.2. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 5.2, which is an okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.